Hello guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Dreadfleet on very hard difficulty. This is the Vampire Coast DLC, and today we are going to be setting off in order to complete our mission, which is Bretonnian Merchants. We have Franciscus Mercia, who is all the way over here. We are going to hunt them down and probably kill them off. Meanwhile, we will continue to create more pirate coves with our agents and start working on a new army. I don't think I'm going to work on the new army just yet. I kind of like the income for now. But as soon as we set up a couple more pirate coves, I think we will start to do so, because that will allow me to raid multiple places. I mean, there is the potential that I could play out the whole campaign, I think, with just one army. Which would be very interesting. One army, one settlement. But I'm not sure I'm going to. We will eventually have two armies at least before the end of the campaign. Let's move on to the next turn, because I think everything was done. Don't think I want to pull off any of these rights, no. We can't recruit Queen Bess again. And we don't have to worry about the treasure maps for the moment. We're off to Nagarond with one of our pirate captains. The other one's hanging around in the desert trying to find treasure for us. What I do find interesting is how much strength we have in comparison to a lot of these other nations that we know. Considering that they have quite a lot of ground and we do not. We have a single settlement. Yet we are stronger than most nations. Now Bombards has been complete, and we've also got ourselves the last Necrofex Colossus here. I'm probably going to upgrade this again, but for now it was time to set off. We will zoom out of the Galleon's graveyard. I'll set him into flagship expansion, and we will upgrade those guns. Lovely. Lottie has finished with the digging of treasure over here. So let's see if there's another one over here that I can easily decipher. So there is this one. The dragon stirs, awaking with fury, but forever trapped in the ash of his own making. Where would that be? Apparently it's around here somewhere. Would that be worth heading all the way down there for? I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually tempted more so to head back over here towards the Cobra Pass and try and dig for treasure. Because there was a treasure map on this location. A riddle to find a beast of riddles. Walk the steps of the scavenger's roost that stands within the snake's trail. Yeah, I was assuming that it was here, and I've dug for treasure near Vulcan Mountain, I've dug for treasure near the Eye of the Panther, so it's probably near the Wizard Caliph's office, maybe around where this sort of floating crap is. So I might head back in that direction. Also, I can set up a pirate cove as we go. We've got 7 turns until the extra 100% cost is gone. So yeah, I think we should make it in there in time, and then I can probably just head up the coast, or maybe down even, towards the Gulf of Medes. I don't know if there's any things down there. We've also got Jacqueline heading up as well towards Nagarond to set up a thing there. I'm going to tell her to dig at the end of the turn though. That is fine. Everything is moved. We'll move on to the next turn. I don't know why our income dropped from the last settlement. Or from the last turn, sorry. It was 1,900, I think it was, and then now it's dropped to 1,700. Maybe Lothern changed a unit or a building in Lothern. Regardless, we can see the Sword of Cain coming south. That must mean that the Dark Elves have invaded Ulthuan. I think they start in a position where they've got some land on Ulthuan anyway.
Elves die as easily as men.
A plan of action. Push ahead or land ho. I think we'll push ahead. The night sky bleeds purple. The wind of Shyish is strong, instilling the crew with newfound vigour and strength. Now is the time for action, for conquest, and for using this magical boon to our advantage. Should we control the seas or turn our attention to new lands? We will go sea legs. Thank you very much. Okay. Count Noctilus can certainly utilise that to get towards that Bretonnian lands. It might be worth like destroying Val's Anvil. Do I need to build anything actually? I could probably upgrade this. Oh, never mind, I need 2 population. We've got the army ability now, which is fantastic. Lottie can continue over here. And I'll dig for treasure this turn. Jacqueline can continue up the coast.
On my way.
Or maybe onto the water, if that's quicker. That's fine by me.
Count Noctilus.
The other thing that I could do is potentially just have a single lord go around and collect treasures. That might be an idea. Now, we will end the turn. And carry on our merry way. Let's just speed things up. I don't think there's anything that's really threatening us right now, so I don't really care about troop movement. The only troop I would care about is the Bretonnian merchants, but I don't think I can see them. Forge bound and Tyrannok.
Graveyard only offers death to your cup.
Oh, they've declared war on us. Okay, the Knights of Origo giving us a target. Let's go smash them. I'm quite happy with that. And we're heading in that direction. Oh, the Bretonnian merchants have been destroyed. That's mission aborted. Oh well. Quest successful. The Maelstrom's power. We got extra research rate now. The extra casualty replenishment rate and public order in all provinces. The casualty replenishment rate is quite nice. And so is the research rate, but the public order is kind of pointless. Right, now we've got the next one. Recruit the following type of unit, Necrofex Colossus, for 5,000. Noctilus has always been one to handpick the highest quality undead servants to bolster his personal crew. One of the most morbid creations the Maelstrom can help to manifest is the Necrofex Colossus, a twisted amalgam of dead bodies fused with the timber and iron of sunken ships to create a monstrous humanoid giant. To wield such unholy power is to be feared in any battle, whether on land or at sea. Noctilus's rise to power is nigh. That would give us 5,000. That mission was aborted. I guess they ended up at war with like another faction or something. But regardless, we do need to recruit another Necrofex Colossus. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that. I guess I could just disband one and then build another one, but I don't really want to waste time on the water if we're going to head towards the coast of Alabi. Maybe we do. Maybe we just move as far as we can this turn, and then I disband one of these, and then we rebuild it. I mean, why not? It'll take a couple of turns, but it's fine. Now that would be the reason actually why we lost that income, was because we built that Necrofex Colossus. Anyway, let's carry on towards Bel Alayed. And we have research available. We should probably research the ones that take the longest amount of time, because we do have the 100% increase. So maybe unliving reflexes would be nice for the melee defense for zombie pirate deckhand mobs, depth guard, and zombie pirate gunnery mobs. The other one we could go for is like forged steel shot with the extra armor piercing damage for Necrofex Colossus units, which is really good considering we have a lot of them and we're relying on them quite heavily. Master Gunner gives us extra range for zombie pirate gunnery mobs and deck droppers. What about these ones? Reinforced carcasses boost physical resistance for rotting Promethean gunnery mob and Necrofex Colossus. I think the ones that I'm focusing on here are Forged Steel Shot and maybe the Unliving Reflexes. But I'm going to go for Forged Steel Shot first, because that will give us 10% extra armor piercing damage on the Necrofex Colossus's missile damage, which is already really high. So that would be like an extra 60 missile damage. That's nuts. Right, Count Noctilus, if he's just going to be sitting here and we have the population surplus, we may as well build the cannons. So we'll do that, and we will end the turn.
Elves die as easily as men.
So does Avalon have the Sword of Cain? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Unless we can't see the army that actually possesses it, which I think is probably the case. Henry's declared war on the Rekaf dynasty. Fair enough. Speed up this end turn. And job done. Now Toran Rock would actually be a good settlement to put a pirate cove in, because it makes gold. Be at war with the following faction: Thegan's Errantry, and we get a treasure map.
Armed and ready.
Might be an idea, I'm not sure how strong they are. That will cost 6,000.
Old ones local.
This is a pretty stacked settlement, and we'd get 50% of the 4,000 it's creating.
10,000.
So I think that's probably worth it.
Blow it sky high.
So we'll do that for sure. Let's put her on dig for treasure this turn.
Of the dead.
As for Lottie, we're going to move down here, and then I'm going to dig.
Drown them.
I don't think that's the right place to dig, because it came up straight away last time, so if we are in the right position it will tell us, I think. I'm just going to dig all the way around here, the Wizard's Caliph's Palace, and all the way back up to the Vulcan Mountain. If I go into the treasure maps and actually center on it, where does it show? It looks like maybe like this area, just before Vulture Mountain. It'd be really annoying because we just missed it otherwise. But there we go. Count Noctilus isn't going anywhere this time. We'll move on to the next turn. I could definitely attack Thegan's Errantry. I think that would be fine. Because we can wipe them out. We can actually delete them entirely. Because they're not very strong, I don't think. And it would give us plenty of infamy to do so. It would give us some battles to make. But I think I'm going to take out the other army that declared war, or other nation that declared war on us first. And then we'll go back for Thegan's Errantry. I'll probably declare war on them just before the mission finishes. As long as I remember to. Quest successful. There's 5,000. Thank you very much. And now we need to earn 4,000 from raiding. Ooh, that's not nice. I hate raiding. I never use raiding. Having put together a crew of unspeakable horrors, this is undoubtedly the time for Count Noctilus to act. But first, to ensure his supremacy over the seas stays unsurpassed, he must ensure that the Galleon's graveyard remains out of the reach of rival necromancers, also hoping to harness the boundless power emanating from the Maelstrom. Very few are able to find it without possessing very specific navigational knowledge, but one particular enchanted instrument makes it impossible for a novice to do so. Captain Roth's Moondial makes it possible. Okay. Captain Roth is a famous seafarer and native of Sartosa, known for being Noctilus's one-time arch-rival. After one of Noctilus's midnight raids led to the demise of Roth's entire family, the anguished captain led a fleet directly to the Galleon's graveyard to avenge them, a navigational feat only made possible with his magical Moondial. Neither Noctilus or Roth were defeated outright in the immense sea battle that ensued that day, but both suffered extensive casualties. The horrors Roth's crew witnessed in the Galleon's graveyard pushed many of them to desertion following the battle. During the confusion, his Moondial was opportunistically stolen, ensuring that the graveyard could never easily be found again. As long as Captain Roth's Moondial might still be out there, however, Noctilus's dominance over the seas will always be under threat. The Count senses that other necromancers must be searching for the Moondial, intending to find the Galleon's graveyard and use the Maelstrom themselves. There's no time to waste. He must now begin a campaign of raiding to find it himself. With any luck, he'll uncover the device before they do. That was quite the quest text, that's for sure. Right, off we go, Count Noctilus. Shall we go for this treasure? I think we may as well. We're going to take some attrition moving in there, I think, but At least we'll get the treasure. Stranger Things. This site is home to an ancient shrine to a lost god. The place is bathed in power, and as your followers approach, angry runes upon the shrine illuminate. Their glow a beacon to the wary. Choose, booms a deep, disembodied voice. Do we want to perform better on campaign or better in battle? We'll go battle, I think. Mathlan's Blessing. 25% physical resistance. That's very nice. And an extra 1,500. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we're not taking the attrition. Oh, is that because we have possibly a... Yeah, I think we possibly have a trait that stops us taking high seas attrition and stuff, so that may be why. Regardless, we're going to come through here now. And I will probably dig just next to Vulture Mountain in this province and see if that gives us the treasure. As for Jacqueline, let's go for a monkey jacket. This is this lady. She's ready to set up the Pirate Cove in Toranrock. And we will build into that the Picaroon's hideout. Income gained from local settlements, income 50%. Lovely. Does that stack, actually? No, it just resets it to 10 turns remaining. That's fine. But she's leveled up again, so... Where do I want to go with this? I could give her extra points towards her magic. Or I could just make her strong in melee. I think we'll go melee. She's already got 60 melee attack, which is actually pretty nice. So we'll start giving her some melee defense for when she eventually joins an army. And then whenever I can upgrade the Pirate Cove ability, I will. That's all for this turn, though. Let's move on to the next one. Now I can probably build some more stuff in the Galleon's Graveyard now I've got the population surplus. Picaroon's hideout's now built. Let's see how much income we make. That'd be really, really interesting to see. We're probably going to be pushing like 3,000, right? 3,000, 4,000? 3,500. Right in the middle. Sort of Kane claimed. I think that was by Avalon. But let's continue towards Nagarond to set up that Pirate Cove. Actually, what we could do is, instead of doing that, head over to Treasures near the Vampire Coast. No, never mind. We won't do that. Because there's not actually one over there. We'd have to go all the way back on ourselves, all the way down here, which is probably not the best use of our time. Ooh, Rich Wake has leveled up. I guess we'll give him the tenacity now. The extra like 400 health is pretty nice. Or we could just give him the extra gun sight. I guess gun sight's probably better for now. Yeah, we'll go for gun sight. Count Noctilus can head towards this area. This is Thegan's errantry, I think. How long have we got until we got to declare war? Where is that mission? Or was that a mission we failed or something that popped up? I'm so confused. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I'm still probably going to attack them regardless. They're a nice target. One thing I do need to do is find a place that only has like one settlement. And the only things I can think of that have one settlement are like the Pirates of Sartosa land. And there's also an Elven settlement down in the south. Like on this island. I think it's like a single province. And then we can like complete this provincial control mission without actually having to control too much land. And I think taking the Pirates of Sartosa lands would be the best way to do so. It really does depend how much they've expanded, because I don't really want to go to war for an extended period of time I would have to wipe them out entirely, and that could be kind of awkward. But yeah, the Pirates of Sartosa Island would be the best because it's already got the vampiric corruption, so we wouldn't have to worry about the public order. But for now, we'll just end the turn. Where's Lottie going? Oh, I should have done her treasure hunt. Ah, never mind. We're not in any rush with the treasure maps. They just give us nice bonuses occasionally. Okay, nothing too much to worry about in the end turn either. And we will dig here. Don't think that worked out too well, but Jacqueline got sea legs, which is nice. I think I need to give her any weapons and stuff. And just carry on towards Nagarond. And find some more settlements on the coast while we're going, which is good. Meanwhile, Noctilus is going to come and say hi to the Knights of Origo. Let's pick up this treasure while we're here. Tribute to the sea gods. Your followers have come upon 2 shipwrecks. Okay, we've read this one before. Let's go for the Arabian arms. This gives us heavy iron. Plus 8 armor piercing damage, extra armor and weapon strength. Is that for all of the units in the army? Yeah, it is. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Look at the buffs on our guys. This is going to be disgusting. 1,500. We'll come onto land here. They'll probably attack us when we do.
Go, Reaver. Bring them death.
I don't think they're going to be able to. But 19,000 we have. Let's go back to the Galleon's graveyard and see if there's anything I can build here.
Master.
We need how much for the population? Plus 5. Oh, wow. We can upgrade all of these, actually. There's no reason not to. We'll get the bullion coffers. Does this build deck droppers with bombers? And deck droppers with handguns. Okay. What other buildings can we build here? We don't need the public order building. We don't need the dead pirate totem. We don't need the tree and noose. I guess the only other thing to build would be the rusty pistol trove. And then when we upgrade it, we build the wreck of the Heldenhammer. We get the wreck of the Heldenhammer, and then we get maybe this building as well, but that's completely pointless building because we can already build Necrofex Colossus from the wreck of Heldenhammer. So the only other one that would be worth getting then is maybe the Buccaneers Tavern because of the 20 income generated. The only useful thing out of all of those. Maybe the enemy hero action success chance minus 20% is pretty nice. Or even the -5 leadership for local enemy armies when laying siege makes the Galleon's graveyard a little harder to take. Regardless, we will build that. Shall I upgrade this? No, I think I'm going to save the cash for now, just in case. But that's fine. 1 turn until our technology is done. How long have we got left on that bonus? 6 turns. Okay, cool. Send the turn and carry on. Looks like we're going to have a nice big battle to finish off the episode. Speed it up. If they attack us, they attack us. It doesn't really matter. Knights of Origo. They didn't make a move. Forged Steel Shot is complete just in time. And now we have a mission issued. Defeat Reich Admiral Hohoff to get the first verse. What's the first verse do? Gives us the army ability, the first verse, which gives a map-wide buff of melee defense and reload skill. Reich Admiral Hohoff possesses one of the 3 verses of the fabled Lost Sea Shanty, and by exceeding his infantry you have provoked his ire, or infamy, sorry, not infantry. He is now sailing the seas, determined to hunt you down and reclaim his place. You must put an end to this pirate once and for all, and in doing so take the verse from him. Oh dear. Oh ye, look at the sea, from the mists comes something mighty. Anchor the tides and slow the moons, becalm the waters for some hidden boons. Break the waves, tame the sea, how big can one beast be? The sea shanty, there you go. What's this other thing? Legendary pirate attacks. Hohoff was renowned admiral in the Imperial Navy, and his tale is one of bewilderment. The story tells that he kept a bright yellow parrot as a pet that sat upon his shoulder, never leaving his master's side for a moment. Hohoff, famous for having never lost a battle at sea, somewhat oddly put the credit for every victory solely with the parrot. Supposedly, during the heat of battle, the parrot squawked key tactical advice, which the admiral would use to soundly beat his opponent. Whether Hohoff's parrot was simply uttering madness-induced ramblings or not, his crew could not deny the Reich Admiral's resultant mastery of naval combat. So, when one morning Hohoff exited his cabin and announced to his crew that they were to leave the service of the Empire immediately and become pirates, upon the suggestion of the parrot, everybody aboard simply agreed. That is fantastic. Where is he? I guess he's going to attack the galleon's graveyard. So I might have to be forced to build a new fleet. So here's our chance. I did have a request to call one of my people Blackbeard, but I think I'm only going to do it if they are male. I guess it's probably a bit sexist. I could make a female Blackbeard, I guess. Income from raiding plus 10%. Ambush success chance plus 25%. Extra recruit rank for all units. Smuggler plus 9 or plus 8% income from all buildings. -3 enemy leadership in the local regions, pretty good actually. Firestarter -2 enemy siege holdout time. Murderer, it's a similar thing. Extra loyalty gained following a battle. Oh wow, there's like loyalty traits as well that I've been completely ignoring. The following the battle one is kind of nice. The loyalty decline rate is also nice. I mean, I guess all of the buffs is nice. We'd have to keep one battling, so I don't think Brute's probably ideal. We'd probably want one with Mastermind. This guy's pretty good. Read the Clotter. 3 to 8 initial loyalty as well. Intriguant. Yeah, I think this guy's probably the best. Read the Clotter. But for now, what we're going to do is attack the Knights of Origo. Probably an open battle, if I can, because I don't really want to attack the walls. Lovely, and that's going to pull them all out for the slaughter. This is going to be fun. And since we haven't had a battle today, let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. I want them all to come in, so I'm not going to lightning strike. We will just slaughter them, army by army. And then what we can do is just attack the main settlement and probably just auto-resolve it, and that would wipe out the Knights of Origo in one fell swoop. Well, to be fair, probably not, because we're going to sack it and then probably raise it afterwards. But, yeah. Now, I'm very sort of concerned whether or not that army that's hunting us is going to attack the Maelstrom, or whether or not it's going to attack us. Because if it comes and attacks Count Noctilus' army, then we'll definitely win. There's no doubt about it. Well, look at this position that we're in. We're on top of a hill. It's nasty. Look at these guys, though. Good old Night Terrors, which are upgraded Mongols, which are already terrifying enough, and now they are a little bit red. So this is some sad shit. We've got our Sirens here. These are actually really decent for just like blocking damage. But anyway, let's just make this pretty simple. This is our formation. We're ready to go. I'm gonna have these guys just chilling behind. We can have the Sirens and Mongols just on the flank. These Mongols actually have stealth, or like stalk, sorry. I may as well also have Noctilus at the front with the rest of them. We'll have the bombers on the flanks with these guys. Nice. So that's going to be the first battle just annihilated. Or the first army annihilated. Oh, look at them all fire away. Boom. Boom. Oh, they can do so much damage as well. Here we go, boys. The slaughter commences. Right, let's select all. We will turn off skirmish, put on guard, and then I will just smash each one of these units. You can fire up the men at arms with pole arms on the back. We'll just wipe out this initial army, I think. I might have the Mongols like run them down or something. I want to see them. I want to see them fire, or I want to see them engage. Sorry. Oh, that explosion just wiped out that unit. That's nuts. I don't really want to engage the men-at-arms with pole arms until they're really weak. Although saying that, I think they're just all going to rout soon anyway. Let's just charge in here. That is just terrifying. Like, not terrifying in like a scary way, but like in a they're getting slaughtered kind of way. Yeah, you would not want to be those guys. Oh, that friendly fire though. Let's make sure that doesn't happen anymore. This initial army is just dead. They're just dead. Oh, we got charged in the rear. Okay. Well, that happened. Tell you what, I'm going to select my army. We are going to control group. We are going to lock the control group. I'll take those guys out of it. And we are going to turn to face. What unit is not doing what I tell it to? There we go. I do need to probably reload Bess at some point. These Mongols, I probably want them to retreat, but they are out of control. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I didn't realise they could berserk. Or go out of control. That makes them really shit. Huh. I'm really disappointed. They could have been so good. Oh well. We've still got Bess. Don't worry, guys. Let's kill the peasants. And the peasant bowmen with the artillery. And I'll make sure to give some more ammunition to Bess. I mean, if the Mongols die, I actually don't care. I'm going to be completely honest. I'll just replace them with the Necrofex Colossus. Oh, here comes the mortar shells. Oh, and Bess coming in with the big hit after the mortars. That is what I'm talking about. It's beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. Right, we got the Sirens on the flanks to cover our asses against the cavalry charge of the mounted yeomen. Although saying that, I think my bombers are just going to blow them up. Oh, damn. Yeah, the Sirens can just kill these guys. If not the bombers, well. Well, there goes the Mongols. Sad times. Attack the men at arms. I should probably attack the new units coming in. Let's hit those peasant bowmen. I just want to hit the ranged forces with the artillery for the most part. Or I should probably hit the catapult. That catapult could do a lot of damage. So go ahead and give more ammo to good old Bess here. We'll use the artillery. Oh yeah, we do have this thing. I haven't actually used this yet. Let's go like so. Try that out. What's that one? Sarto's a grape shot. Oh my, that did a lot of damage. That was incredible. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. And then we got Norse Roar. Okay, let's try this one out. Oh wow, those shots are amazing. Okay, I like that a lot. We're going to have to double invocate on this right side. But we've got the artillery to help out this engagement for sure. I'm a little bit concerned that my gunnery mob are engaged, but they should be able to sort stuff out. I don't know. We'll just turn these guys in. And I need to probably just start charging my dudes over. Get Noctilus involved. Lovely. Let's use this, and then I'm going to pile a good old best shot right into the middle of that. Does he have the ability to give that more ammo? He does. Here we go. The best should have the extra ammo. Well, not the extra ammo, the extra... extra accuracy is what I meant. So, we should be able to hit the mark a couple of times in a row. Oh, yes. I mean, even if it doesn't, the Sirens don't really care. They have a lot of physical resistance. Okay. Let's maybe hit the Peasant Bowman now. Wow, that shot was legit. Okay. I think they're just running. Okay, what we need to do here is just run them down, I guess. Make sure they've got targets, and then we just chase them and fire at them as we go. Beautiful. Because that's pretty much victory. Go on, Necrofex Colossus. How long until I have ammunition again? Just fire at the ones in the distance. Look at these guys go. It's beautiful. Chase them off the field. It reminds me of what's that film? Oh, it's like a film with like all those like big dudes that like invade Earth. I can't remember the name of it, but it looks like that. Like, run away! Because they're getting absolutely slaughtered by these guns. I mean, I know the battle's already ended, but I want to run them down regardless, and this is too good to ignore. It's just incredible. Actually incredible. Oh yeah, I also have this ability that I can use. It's pretty quick actually. See if I can get a really good gun, like one across, like a... They're all running away here. 3, 2, 1. I think I did that perfectly. Yep. Oh, this is just absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. I've never had so much fun in a Total War game as I'm having right now with this army. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing that beats this is potentially like the battles in Napoleon, because they are awesome as well, with all the cannons and the really good sort of line battles that you can have. Like that's the only thing that really matches these sorts of battles in my eyes. Because this is just spectacular. The way that it looks, like even as like they engage in melee, they still use their gun, and it's like so awesome.
Count Noctilus.
All those poor guys. I love the way they aim at like that range. It's actually just ridiculous. Let's see, we're going to have 3 shots come in. Are they going to thread the needle? Oh, they did as well. Oh, straight through the middle of them. Lovely. Oh, that'll do, I guess. Oh, I hit my own dudes. Never mind. We'll end the battle there. That'll do. Incredible stuff. 251 losses. We lost the Mongols. They were terrible. I'm not going to lie. The Mongols were awful. I guess I didn't really use them the way I was supposed to. Like, they got caught out by the cavalry, which I just didn't see coming. But regardless, I hate the fact that they went out of control. That was really, really bad. There's nothing worse than a unit that loses control. So we're going to probably buy something else. I might get some deck gunners. Yeah, I might get some deck gunners, actually. I haven't tried them yet. All my units got loads of kills. And was even firing point blank at the dude on the campaign map now. We could take 10% replenishment. I mean, it's better than 395 to the treasury. What is that? Not fair. Okay, well, that's that. And trait gain superior attacker. I guess we just want to like auto-resolve here, right? Well, we could just attack the settlement. I don't know if we're in range. I don't know, we don't have the movement range. It's fine. Noctilus leveled up. We can get Black Flag for the minus 8% upkeep, extra campaign map movement range. Well, that's a lot of lovely bonuses, which is going to make these Necrofex Colossus. They cost 122 upkeep. Look at that. That is broken. 100% broken. But that's all for now, guys. Unfortunately, it's been my time. A fantastic battle to finish the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.